Good morning. My name is Matthew Erff. I'm from Hamden, Connecticut. I've worked as a 911 dispatcher for my local police department and fire department for the last 16 and a half years, a volunteer fireman for 20, and an EMT for 19. What the problem is you're proposing laws that have no effect on criminals. I'm a gun owner. I have one of the big scary rifles. So do a lot of the people I work with have the big scary rifles in their personal gun collection. We are not the ones who go after and hurt people. We see what the underbelly of the world looks like, and it scares the hell out of us. Officer, can you hold up your hand for a second, please? Everybody see the police officer over in the corner. I can tell you as a 911 dispatcher who is the one who takes your call, sends the police, and listens to how long it takes for them to get there, not by any fault of their own. This is as close as you will have ever in your life to having instant police action. The average response time nationwide is 6 minutes. That's average. I can tell you it's at least a minute to process your call when you dial 911. And that was before the legislature last year voted to start consolidating 911 centers and making it even more time delayed. Now you add on top of that getting hold of the police officer who you're sending to you're being assaulted, you're being raped, you're being robbed. And now we're talking at least 2, 3, 4, 5. We've had it up to 15 minutes because we've been coming from the other side of town. I've had 8, 9, 10 officers on the road, and I've been out of police officers in 3 minutes of the start of my shift. I have been there for armed robberies with a hammer where the poor man's head was left wide open with his brain splattered on the pavement from a hammer. I worked for a homicide where the lady was beaten to death with a dumbbell and her daughter strangled to death. I've been there for stabbings. I've been there for shootings. What you are not going to stop are evil people intent on harming others. We have a drug problem. We have a gang problem. If nobody knows where Hamden is, we border New Haven. We have the same problems New Haven has. We deal with the same people. I enter warrants from my department. And when I enter warrants, I have to print up people's rap sheets, get in history for officer safety. Why am I looking at rap sheets with 24, 35, 48? I think the most I've ever seen was 95 previous arrests. What happened to 3 strikes? You're out. On a regular basis, I'm dealing with people with, in the neighborhood, anywhere on average, 18 to 35 arrests previous. I want to make this very clear to you very quickly. There is a sheriff out west to put it correctly. Your personal safety is not a team sport. You have your own personal responsibility. Police officers, as much as they try, and I work with a very good group of police officers, they are not going to be there in time to save you. You have to be able to fight back, and by reducing my ability to fight back, I see the same people I do warrants for walking down my street in front of my house. You know, I really do like having my scary black rifle upstairs with my 30-round magazines because of that. Thank you.
Thank you.